Hello, and welcome to my channel. I am Mo of Mo Consciousness, here to channel a message for you guys. It's more of a conscious message to help you be more aware and self-aware, promote self-love, promote healing, promote shadow work, things of that nature. Sometimes the reading may be about love. If I read the cards and I feel intuitively that we're speaking on a love situation, then I'll speak on it. But mostly it's just to help people to see themselves, because if you know yourself, then you can grow yourself, and that's really what the time that we're in is about seeing yourself so that you can know yourself, so that you can grow yourself, because we all are at a point where we need to be conscious about what we're doing and living intentionally. So I am going to pull a message to start off our reading. Thank you for visiting my channel. This is my first video. Ooh, two wanted to pop out. I'm going to keep checking it because more than one popped out. Or actually, I'm going to just choose it. But thank you for visiting my channel. This is my first video that I have posted here. I don't usually read tarot for other people. I have been doing it myself just for me, but I love tarot and I love Cut the Cords of Doubt is the message for today, and I'm going to read the message out of the book, and then we will clarify this message with other cards. Let me see, this is number 42. 42 breaks down to a 6, and so if you are into numerology, you can look up the number 6 and see what message that number has for you. Cut the cords of doubt. Doubt can taint the most beautiful of circumstance or change a trajectory by keeping it unnaturally constrained. It can be an incessant tether, and it may be getting in the way of something you have been thinking about doing. This card is a wonderful sign to take a risk on your brilliance. It assures a journey of success and freedom, and it whispers of pure potential when you embrace your true nature. Your desire, your essence is like a phoenix rising from the constraints of its old form, or like an angel rising up to the heavens. When you let go of your anchors and are unbound by the gravity of fear, you will easily see which shackles, habits, and beliefs need to be released first. What is weighing you down, Creator Love? It's time to let go and release sadness or anger, guilt or shame, and to exhale doubt and inhale love. Spread your wings and glide home, because the whole of the universe supports this radiant rising of your spectacular spirit. And then this message at the bottom is saying this card shows a phoenix rising from the constraints of its old form, and an angel rising up to the heavens, or a fae creature who is not bound by the gravity of doubt. What do you see? And when you get its bird's eye view of your shackles and see exactly which areas of your life weigh you down, which cord needs to be cut first. So, fear. Fear comes from trauma. The trauma of seeing, other people fail, or you failing in the past, or, this can be from relationships or things you try to accomplish in your life. Like, it's not an easy thing to conquer when you're doubting yourself based off of past mistakes and other people's past mistakes and other people's projections of what you can or cannot do and what you can accomplish in your life or what you're not capable of. And so you really have to try not to listen to people. And sometimes you have to tune out your own self. Like, I literally have been so afraid to step out and to reveal to people who I have become because I've done so much inner work on myself. I guess I feared the judgment from others of, you know, well, what happened to her? And is she going crazy? And, you know, I have awakened. And when you wake up, like, there are things that you learn and you find and you figure out that you don't really want to share with other people because you don't think that they'll understand. And that's the point that I'm at in my life now, where I really don't feel like a lot of people, you know, my family members and a lot of people, you know, that I've known in my life, they don't get me anymore. And I get why they don't get me, but, you know, it still is very scary to step out and to be a new you when you're stuck in old ways and old habits. So you really have to release those doubts of yourself and believe in yourself. A lot of us will motivate others and build others up and be others' cheerleader, and we really don't know how to be our own cheerleader. And so that's what I've been learning how to do, is how to be my own parent and my own cheerleader and just bust out of the bubble that I had placed myself in. Like, when you grow up not seeing people do much around you, you really don't feel like that there's much out there for you, especially when you make mistakes and you seem to make the same ones over and over again, even if it's with different people in different situations. And so cut the cords of doubt, whether it's your doubt or other people's doubt. Don't pay attention to that shit. Like, just forget what other people say, you know, and whether you're fearful or not, do it anyway. And that's really where I'm at now. Like, I'm scared to death to do what I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it feels like the right thing to do. And I really love sharing things that I've learned with people and seeing them apply those things to their life or what they're doing, and it helps them to grow. That makes me feel good, you know, and it helps to keep me going. And so that's where I am. So this deck here I made myself. They were I am affirmations that I needed for myself at the time. And I feel like a lot of us who are newly awakened or who are newly conscious to life and what life really is, I feel like a lot of us are going through the same things. So I really wanted to share this deck with everybody and use it in my channeling. And so we pulled I am spiritual. And so, like I was saying before, sometimes we have an issue showing people who we really are. You know, when we get around people that we've been with all our lives, sometimes we'll mirror their behavior, you know, and still do the things that we used to do because we don't want the judgment of, you know, who we become. We don't want to explain or to be judged by the new things that we want to do in the new way that we want to be. The second card here is I am loving. Again, you can lovingly tell people to fuck what you think. I don't care. I'm gonna do me. And so you don't take on those doubts that they have. Because really, when people doubt you, that's because they are doubting that they themselves can do the things that you're saying you can do. And so you have to ignore projections and, you know, the feelings and emotions of others. Because at the end of the day, the only feelings and emotions that matter is something that you want to do are your own. And so the last card we have is I am accepting of myself and others. And again, like, it doesn't matter what people think. Like, you they can do them and you can do you, and this should be fine with both parties. Like, okay, that's what you think, that's your opinion, cool, that's how you feel, but I'm still gonna do me. And so you just pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, like the saying was devised, and you keep pushing. So I am going to get some Moonology cards to clarify these I am spiritual cards, or these I am affirmation cards, I should say. I will also be uploading some videos on shadow work and what it is and how to do it. A lot of people have videos up of shadow work, and I have watched some of them, but I really understood shadow work from reading and learning, because I felt, I was doing it and I actually felt the difference in my body, and that's really how I learned what shadow work really is. Okay. So for I am spiritual, we have luck is on your side. Whatever you're trying to do, if you are connected to spirit, that's not luck. You don't need luck when you're connected to spirit. So, I say spirit, you might say God or the universe. I say the universe, or I say spirit or God, whatever you want to call it. If you're connected and if you're, doing things from the heart and you're intentional and conscious of what you're doing, there's nothing that you can't do. And that's why you shouldn't doubt yourself, because the possibilities of what you can do when you're connected are endless. And I'm learning that as well. And so I am loving communication is key. You can be who you are. You don't have to be, Judy church goer, wearing skirts and all the kinds of things like that. If you're spiritual, you can be spiritual and be exactly who you are, as long as you are doing things with intention, and you're conscious about what you're doing, and understanding how it affects you and others. That's really all you need to do. If you're doing things from the heart, and it's coming from a good place, and you're guided to do the things that you're doing, this is perfectly fine. You can speak your truth. You can speak what you feel. Communication is key to everything, and you can lovingly communicate for people to keep their unwanted opinions to themselves. So, you don't even have to deal with that type of energy, because if I didn't ask you, then don't give it to me, especially if, it's something that's not harmful to me or to others. Keep your unwanted ass opinions to yourself, lovingly. And so clarifying I am accepting of myself and others is, don't let your past hold you back. Don't let people in your life hold you back. Don't let your mistakes, like I was saying earlier, things that you've done in the past, things that other people have done, things that you saw your parents do. Don't allow anything to keep you from your dreams, or things that you want to create or do to better yourself and better your circumstances. Do what thus saith spirit. Whatever's in your spirit to do, that's going to make you happy, do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, and do it well. Okay, so I'm going to get some tarot cards to clarify. I have crystals everywhere. I have crystals in my room. Like, I am a crystal baby. I have a really beautiful sis star that I bought a lot of my crystals from. Her name is Phoenix Lowry, and she has a shop called the Bahati Shop. If you guys let me know in the comments that you want her information, I can definitely put that in the description box for you, so that you can get some crystals from her. She gets them from places, where they source them ethically, so your crystals are real. Some crystals you get, they're not real, genuine crystals, and they weren't sourced. I want the energy around everything that I get to be, up to par. And so I definitely love getting my stuff from her. I get my sage from her, my Palo Santo. Like, she sells a lot of things, and she makes these wonderful candles. So my daughter makes candles as well, and I paint. I do a lot of color therapy paintings. This back here is one that I have done, and so I talk about that more in my shadow work videos. But anything that I can share with you guys to help you on your journey, because these things help me. So I will definitely put those things in the description box if you tell me you are interested. Okay. Alrighty, so clarifying, I am spiritual and luck is on your side. If you're doubting yourself, you can't really step into the energy of the emperor, who embodies all the kings in the tarot deck. You can't really step into your emperor energy if you are doubting yourself, because the emperor is a confident person. Like, the emperor knows what to do, when to do, and how to do. And they don't worry about what other people say. They move in their own lane. They don't follow anything. They make the flow. And so, if it's about your spirituality and you're worrying, about what other people might think about, the person that you're becoming, who cares? Like, don't worry about other people. Like, I literally give no fucks about what people think about me. Like I did in the beginning. Like, oh my God, what are they going to say? People are going to think I'm crazy. Like, but I know better. Like, I know better now. And so, I've learned things, and I am very knowledgeable, and so nothing anybody says would move me in any type of way, because I know who I am. And so know who you are, know yourself, and that will help like a lot when you do your shadow work. And even when you do your shadow work, like, you're never gonna get rid of your shadow. Like, you can't. You have to learn to work with your shadow. And so sometimes we're gonna dip down into these energies, these low vibrational energies that cause us to worry and to stress and to doubt. Just don't stay there. Like, get back to that high vibe. Like, okay, I feel this way. This is fine. I'm going to be here for just a second, and then I'm going to get back on it, because this is not my energy, and I know that I can do this. And so, it's okay to feel what you're feeling, and to be scared and fearful. You just don't want to stay there. You don't want to let the emotion take over, and for you to put that energy out into the universe, because when you do that, that's telling the universe, I'm not ready for whatever I really want. I'm not ready for it because I'm scared of it. And so, whatever you put out, that's what you get back. I am loving, and communication is key with the Tower in reverse. So, you avoid a lot of crap when you communicate effectively. When you can communicate to people, what your boundaries are and what you want and don't want, you can avoid a lot of tower moments. You can avoid a lot of things crumbling down and around you. Sometimes the crumbling is necessary. That's when we are stuck and we can't get out of things, and we are just wallowing in those low vibrational energies. The tower comes to get us out of that. That's the universe saying, okay, you want to sit here, but that's not where you're supposed to be. So I'm about to bust this shit up, because you got to get going. So I've had plenty of tower moments in my life, but because I now can communicate effectively and I love myself and I don't care about what other people say or think or feel when it comes to me, as long if I'm not hurting you, I don't, even if sometimes it does hurt you, if I have to hurt you to keep from hurting me, that's not my intention, but I'm not gonna hurt me to, make you feel good. Like, I'm not gonna do that for anybody anymore. And that's, some of my shadow stuff that I had to work on. I am accepting of others and myself with don't let your past hold you back and the Five of Pentacles. Don't let people make you feel like you're not good enough. Like I said, when people project their own fears and their own doubts onto you, you'll feel like as I felt this too, you'll feel like, oh, I can't. You won't even realize that you've taken on their energy. And people too don't realize that when you open your mouth and you say things about what others can or cannot do, you're binding, like those words are energetic, like you're binding really that person, especially if that person is already sensitive to low vibrational energies and they're trying to work on themselves. You could trigger somebody to be in this Five of Pentacles energy, which is just feeling like they're lacking, and I can't do this because I don't have, and I'm not this, and I'm not that. And this Five of Pentacles in reverse is telling you, don't listen to that. Like, don't listen to that stuff. Accept people for who they are and, love them anyway. But don't let them keep you from moving forward in what you are supposed to be doing for you, because their opinions don't matter. So, again, we don't worry about what other people say. We let them do them and we do us. So yeah, I am going to get some. This doesn't look like any relationship stuff, so I'm not gonna pull any romance angels or anything like that. I'm just gonna get some more affirmations, because I think this message was just for people who are becoming more in tune with their spiritual side and are afraid to step out because of what people are going to think and say about what they're doing. So yeah. Alrighty. Clarifying, I am spiritual, luck is on your side, and the Emperor in reverse. Perseverance. It seems you're on a massive journey right now, and this card has arrived to remind you that you will reach the other side. The mountain you're climbing is huge and formidable, but so is your ability to climb it. You don't need to enjoy it. You just need to tackle it. Complain if it makes the job easier. Blow off steam. You think mountain climbers get to the top of Everest on inspirational quotes? No way. They're grunting and crying and cursing like freaking pirates. That just doesn't sell a lot of posters. So yeah, again, you cannot get to where you're going. You can't get in this Emperor energy if you doubt yourself, if you hang out in that low vibrational energy of doubt and fear and not believing in yourself. You can't, stay there. You have to leave. You have to persevere and just keep moving. Like, feel, like this card says, like, complain. Feel it. Feel whatever emotion you have to feel to get where you're going. Just go. Go anyway. Clarifying, I am loving. Communication is key. And the Tower in reverse. Options. As I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I'm reminded that I always have unlimited options. Life is a buffet, and I allow myself to choose whatever makes me happiest without limiting thoughts like you can't put mac and cheese on your baked potato. If you want mac and cheese on your damn baked potato, put some mac and cheese on your baked potato. Again, you can do whatever you want to do. You have options. And you can lovingly tell people to get the F on. Like, if I want to put, like the card says, mac and cheese, or like me, I like chili on my baked potato. Not that chili out the can, I'm talking about real chili. I like chili on my baked potato. Like, this is my show. You run yours, I'm gonna run mine. You can lovingly tell people that. Like, I legit will tell people quick, like, I don't care. Like, I have 6 sisters, so they're all very opinionated and like to give their advice at times. I'm like, I don't give a shit what you're saying. Like, and my sisters are like, well, you're rude, babe. No, I'm not being rude. I really just don't care. Like, I didn't ask you what you thought. I'm talking about me, like, with love. But I mean, tell people, kick rocks, period. And so, anyway, moving on, I am accepting of myself and others. Don't let your past hold you back. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse, and clarifying that is ups and downs. I see life as an incredible ride, and I'm lucky to be on it. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're also what makes things fun and interesting. And when you look back, even puking on yourself makes for a good story. So again, don't let what anybody says, or what you've done, or what they've done, or what your parents did, or what people feel like is right for you, don't let that hold you back. Like, keep it going. You've done things that you're not proud of. I've done things that I'm not proud of. Keep it moving. If you gotta cry, scream, shout, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better, do that, and then keep it pushing. Like, just keep it pushing, because you won't regret it. Like, I really am so enjoying getting to know myself in the spirit. Like, I am a spiritual rebel, I call myself. Like, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I'll dip down into my low vibrational energy if I feel like I want to smoke a blunt. Sometimes I smoke a blunt. If I feel like I want to curse, sometimes I'll curse. I mean, I'm not perfect. I try my best to stay as high vibrational as I possibly can, and most of the time, I succeed in that. But if I need to dip down, and even I don't even dip down. I just tell people like it is, and I stay high vibe, because whatever I say is really coming from a place of love. Like, as long as you do things and they're coming from a place of love, and you're not feeling like you're lacking when you're doing these things, and you're not, your intentions aren't ill towards anybody or yourself, I feel like, live. That's what we're here to do. We're here to live. We're here to learn and have experiences, with ourselves, with each other, So, like, legit, don't let people make you feel any type of way. Like, and if they do and you need to cut them off, cut them off. Cut them off, move on. Or set boundaries, and so you're not interacting with these people as often. Just move however you need to move to make yourself comfortable. With love. Okay, so now I'm going to get some self-care messages. And then I think I'm going to wrap it up. Oh no, I'm going to get some chakra cards for you guys. And then I'll wrap it up. New cards. Movement. I'm going to go ahead and get the yes. I have not had any hot tea today, and so yes, I definitely, a lot of people need to drink water, hot tea. I drink a lot of hot tea. I love hot tea, and I don't really put any, I don't put sugar in it. I add lemon and sometimes honey. Excuse me, my allergies have been acting up, so if I sound nasally, that is why. You have movement for self-care, so dance, stretch. I've been doing the Qigong, I guess is how you say it, or some people say Qigong. I've done that a couple of times. It's really good for stretching out sore muscles and things like that. Dance, like I turn on my Jamaican music or my reggae music and my Nigerian music, and I'll dance around my house. Whatever you like to do, yoga. Yoga's good. Something I need to start doing that I have not started doing yet. But just get your body moving because stuck energy is no good, and your chakras, they get out of whack when you have stuck energy. And so movement is good for the chakras. It's good, especially if you're doing shadow work. You really need to be moving because that helps to get that energy um, out of one place and moved around to the rest of the body. Drink, drink, drink. That's self-explanatory. So I will move on and I will get some chakra cards or some crystal cards, really, because my chakra cards are all the way over there and I don't really want to get up and get them. So we will do crystal cards for the day, and they have really good messages on them. So okay, so we have blue topaz. I do not have this crystal. I don't think. Some crystals I have and I don't remember the names of them. But these cards have a picture of the crystal on the back of the cards. Blue topaz is inspired by the sun. Blue topaz draws its strength from solar energy, radiating warmth, generosity, strength, and vitality to those who seek it. With an impact as huge as the limitless sky, blue topaz's power is potent, magnifying psychic abilities and inner peace. Use this crystal in conjunction with your affirmations and visualization, as it will amplify your intentions as you envision your future. Blue topaz stimulates creativity and a thirst for knowledge, granting the ability to express emotions and thoughts in a clear, profound way. So that goes right along with this communication. Um, if you're looking for crystals, it's good when crystals come out in a reading for me. I usually will go and get them because that usually means that you're going to benefit from it, and it looks like that one is really going to be essential in some shadow work, which would be good on all levels. The next one is sulfur. I just got a piece of this at one of my classes because I'm learning Reiki and Archangelic Light Healing. I have my master in Archangelic Light Healing, and so now I'm about to start my Reiki classes. But I just got a piece of sulfur, which I did not even know was a crystal, and this is what it looks like. Mine is white, but I saw the raw, and it's only because it was tumbled, but this raw, I saw it, my teacher showed me, and it smells like the sulfur-8 hair grease. If you are of African American descent, then you know what I'm talking about, and it is strong. Sulfur, sourced from volcanic areas, sulfur is an excellent companion for bottled up emotions that can manifest as skin conditions, fevers, and emotional outbursts. Sulfur has a negative electrical charge, allowing it to absorb toxicity and destruction from your surroundings. Sulfur also brings to light the natural disasters in your personal landscape, highlighting your shadows in order to clear the path for renewal. This opens up awareness of triggers that can cause eruption, placing consciousness in action. It's going right in line with what we're talking about, shadow work. If the crystal helps with shadow work, I would really recommend you getting it. Because having that energy around you, it just stimulates your body. Like it stimulates your DNA and your energy, and it will work wonders. I promise you. So yeah, and I have a piece of this. It's just tumbled, so it looks white, but I think I want to get a piece of the raw. We're gonna put this here, and then we have, I don't know how to say this, lapidolite. Lapidolite. Change is coming, and lapidolite is the perfect crystal to help you with those transitions. I love it when stuff flows, when things come out and they flow right with the reading. I still am in awe of, the way energy and spirit works. It has me always, in awe. But back to the reading. By becoming aware of bad habits and patterns, we can release them to make room for new ones that sustain a healthy lifestyle. Lapidolite, I wanted to say Pedialyte. Lapidolite helps us let go of attachments to old behaviors and addictions, clearing away emotional ties to the stories we tell ourselves. Lapidolite encourages self-love on all levels, even if we need to step away from our current way of doing things to establish that trust. Write the story you want to live. I don't know, and this is what the crystal looks like. I don't think I have this crystal, but I'm going to get one. And I've done a lot of shadow work, but again, nobody's perfect. And I love crystals, so I just like the energy around me. So yeah, if you want to get those crystals, I don't know if Phoenix has those particular ones, but if you let her know, she will order them. I will go ahead and put her information in the description box under the video so that you guys can have her information. Um, Again, I appreciate you guys. I thank Spirit and my guides for helping me with this reading. It's my first reading, so I'm kind of nervous. So if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and share it. It is for the collective. So if it resonates with you, share it. If you know somebody else that it might resonate with who's going through an ascension or they are waking up, and if you know, if you don't, you don't, share it with them. Thanks so much for watching my video, especially if you watched it all the way through. I appreciate you. May Spirit bless you and help you on your journey, and anything that I can do to help, or if you want to talk, if you need somebody to talk to, I am also on Instagram, at Mo Consciousness. You can DM me. I am posting videos there. It's just conscious thoughts and things like that, but I'm going to start posting things on shadow work. I also will be doing Zoom classes for my teacher on shadow work, maybe around the end of this month. So yeah, thanks again for joining the reading, and I hope you guys have a great night.